I opened the door and went, Harvey, by the way, and on by the way, the door went doof in my face, and I was like, what? And I stood there, and then I opened the door again, and another woof in my bed. Like, it's a massive slam.
And I heard Mac just going, Harvey, what was that about? Bang. Harvey. I actually don't mind. I enjoy pins and needles, but
Weird.
I don't like...
So weird.
Let's visit that another time.
No, right now.
Okay.
Why the you enjoy pins and needles? Do you want me to tell you about the time a teacher covered me in lube?
God,
No.
what
That's
a
a crazy thing to say out loud.
Can we move on?
Do you wanna go for it? Go.
I offered
for
it. I just
Go
wanted to
for
make
it,
sure the
man.
room
I mean,
was...
yeah, this is you.
Can you read me?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think?
of course he can.
Of all people on this planet,
You think you can always read me?
No,
almost
you can't.
always, almost
Can't
always.
always.
You can't always read me.
He's not...
Just because
To
you
be
pull
fair,
that face at
you're-
me doesn't mean you can all of a sudden
You're way
always read
easier
me.
to read.
I would.
I
would.
see
And
if you are sat...
By the way, guys,
Max is either
fuming.
angry
By the
or
way,
not
guys, yeah.
angry.
I'm not upset at that notion because realistically, being easy to read is easier for people to then
I
understand
agree.
you and have a conversation with you.
I wish I was easier to read. I don't know what it is.
But
You
I'm
just
saying
always have a smug look.
I can read you because I
You
know
need to
what
drop
type
it.
of emotion is behind that smug look and where it's coming from. And I've grown up with you for 23 years.
I would be surprised if he couldn't read you the best out of anyone.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'd be genuinely shocked.
I don't know. I've spent a lot of time looking into Dobby's eyes.
Yeah, but
maybe.
Dobby can't read anyone.
Yeah, I don't look
Dobby
at
can't
that.
read.
Yeah, Dobby's just looking
Can't
through
read.
you.
Yeah, fair.
He's looking past you.
Welcome
You
back.
got me.
Welcome back to the 14 Again podcast. I'm Harvey. That's Max, and that's Tilly, and that's Dobby over
that is
there.
Dobby.
I think you should probably start doing that, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
It's
It's
alright.
it's sort of part of my what's the word? Routine at the start of the episode.
I'm only here till I'm needed.
He's only,
You're
he only
always
speaks
needed,
when
Dobby.
spoken to.
Coming in with the facts.
Always needed.
I wanted to start by just talking about something really annoying that happened and kind of getting your guys' opinion on it as well, because I recently had a pretty bad day. Doesn't matter why. And I wanted to go to the gym just to let off some steam. I thought,
Was this the day you slammed the door in my face?
Yeah, and then you were like,
Twice.
Harvey, what was that about? Harvey. And I could just hear you just stood outside
I
the
was
door
just
waiting
stood
for
there
a
like,
response.
Yes, it was.
Um,
Yes, it was. Yeah, it actually was.
And by the way, I'll explain this altercation because it is actually quite funny. All that happened was I was pissing in the toilet.
This was my bad.
And Harvey switched the light off on me. So I went to open his door. Admittedly, I didn't knock, but I opened his door and this fucker was stood in front of it.
Yeah.
And so I caught his arm on the door. And yeah, if you're in a bad mood, of course, getting hit by anything is going to wind you up. I opened the door and went, Harvey, by the way, and on by the way, the door went doof in my face. And I was like, what? And I stood there and then I opened the door again and another woof in my bed. Like, it's a massive
And
slam.
then I heard Mac just going, Harvey, what was that about? Bang. Harvey.
And then I just
What are you
left it, and then I
doing?
just texted it saying, all I was going to say was that you turned the light off on me. But, yeah.
Well, let's just say some recent events, slightly podcast related, caused a bit of a stir for me, which I won't get into now. But what did then happen was that I wanted to let off some steam. I wanted to go to the gym. I thought, this is a great way to just get my mind out of it, not think about it, and just, focus on myself. So I went there. I turn up, and bearing in mind, so I knew that my gym is closing soon, was closing soon, and that it was going somewhere 5 minutes down the road. And I was kind of like, I remembered that it said that the new gym opened on the 5th. So I was like, okay, cool. New gym opens on the 5th. That means I've still got a couple days before I need to worry about the old one closing, because they're not going to close the old one before the new one opens. Bearing in mind, it said nowhere at all, not an email, by the way, I hate my gym. I absolutely despise my gym. It said nowhere that it was going to be closed. I turn up and I literally wanted to cry. I was just stood there like, it was closed, just in case I didn't already make that clear. So I was very angry, very upset. And there's a part of me that really wants to call them out and just say, hey, you're a really shit gym, but I still go there. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can really
I mean, it
say
doesn't
that.
really make a difference either way because you're paying for their service, so they're not.
No, I know, but it's more, I as a person who's on the internet, I don't want to be seen to be slewing anyone really, but also you're right. I am paying for a service of which I expect to have a gym available to me. By the way, this was on the 4th, so the new gym wasn't open yet. So I don't even know which day it actually closed, but basically there were several days where, or at least 1 or 2 days, where I didn't have a gym available. I'm like, I'm paying for a membership. Why are you just closing the gym?
I had the same, to be fair, but because they were doing a refurbishment, and again, they didn't tell anyone. They just put it outside the front door.
Yeah.
That, yes, it won't be open for the past few days because we're putting everything back in. And it's like, well, that's a bit shit. You should just...
I felt lied to, basically, and I was really devastated. So I just thanks for everyone listening to me, because it's nice to get that
Hey,
off
but
my
you
chest.
got like what, a Subway or a McDonald's, something like that?
I got McDonald's. So just to really kind of seal it all off, I went home and I got a McDonald's because I hadn't eaten and needed to, and so I didn't even go to the gym.
I must admit, if I'm like yearning to fill a hunger, I don't normally go for McDonald's.
It was late.
Yeah,
It was
fair.
pretty much the only option.
Fair.
Sorry.
You could cook something.
I could. I just got back from wherever we'd gotten back from, Manchester. So I had nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like
available.
nothing in the fridge. Because when we got back from Spain, there was also nothing in the fridge.
They-
And then Paul emptied the nothing in the fridge.
That is quite
It was
funny.
even more nothing. Yeah, it was pretty devastating. But it's all right. We got food now. We're chilling.
We do.
We're back.
Yeah,
we're back
it's
in
great.
business.
We're rolling, and we actually have a new segment for you guys. We're going to be trying out some new stuff in preparation for the new series. Isn't that exciting?
Yes, we've obviously got Trending with Tilly, which is going to be coming later in the episode. Can you give us a sneak peek on what you're going to be talking about? Like,
No.
What's your trend? Go, just a little something, just
An announcement.
something that gives us a hint towards what it
I
is.
literally just said.
An
What?
announcement has been made.
About what?
You'll find out.
By who?
You find out.
Come on, I
He
want
wants
more
it
than
for
that.
The clip. He wants it for the start clip. Quick, just give us something.
No, you can't have anything. I didn't really get what you didn't really.
In what world? In what area of the
The
world? has
social media world.
an announcement's been made?
Yeah.
Is it to do with Australia?
No.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll find out later in the episode. Anyway.
It's quite interesting, and people have been waiting for a while for
Okay.
this.
Okay,
And
good.
people have been plotting on it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm excited to
So-
hear about it. Anyway, before we get to that,
New segment.
New segment time. Woo, woo, woo,
We
woo, woo.
have childhood myths for you, and we want to bust some of them, talk about some of them, and get your guys' opinions on what childhood myths you were told to either keep you in line, keep you safe, or keep you from shoving a pencil up your nose. I don't know.
because you might.
You
might
might
wanna-
have done that. So the first childhood myth that we are going to start with today, and bear in mind you can leave some in the comments and we can hopefully use them in future episodes. It won't be every episode, but please do leave some in the comments. The first one we're going to go for is, if you don't wear a jacket outside, you're going to catch a cold. Ooh.
Not true.
Really?
What?
Well, my friend has not been wearing a coat this whole. She wore a couple times a waterproof coat. It's really thin, but she's not been wearing a coat to school.
That is a
And she
coat,
walked
though.
home in the rain today.
Did she catch
no
a cold even once?
Maybe.
Well, then we have a discrepancy.
But no, I think she got something from her sister who's at nursery.
That is
okay,
different. That is
okay.
different. We have a really good case study for this because we recently, as you know, as we talked about in the last episode, we went to a house for New Year's with a few friends.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
And our friend Nathan didn't bring a coat. Now,
I have never seen that boy so ill in my life.
we haven't seen Nathan for about 5 days because he's just been dying, basically.
It's crazy.
And as much as I would like to agree with you, because I was the first kid to be like, I don't need a coat, I'm not cold. I would wear shorts in the freezing cold regularly, and everyone would call me insane. And I go, I don't know, because I overheat massively. I think that's the main reason why. So I'm usually on the other side of the spectrum. So once I step outside into the cold, I'm actually quite happy with it. Sometimes it's too cold and my back seizes up. I think that's the worst thing that happens to me is I get really bad like back pains after being in the cold.
Horrible.
But I don't
Ear
get
pains.
ill.
Do you know what I've been doing recently? This is a weird shout to make, but whenever I am feeling cold and I notice that my back's like crunched up and sort of stiff and tense, I just go, just let it go. And I just keep walking and I'm like, cold's not there.
But
It's
sometimes
not.
that's
Just
hard.
it is
Sometimes that's hard.
It is
Doesn't
hard, but
bug
you just
me
deep
anymore.
breaths
That's what this guy's
and,
doing.
and just stomp through it. Admittedly, if I was in t-shirt
No,
and
I do
shorts in this
something
Baltic
different.
weather, wouldn't be able to do that. But
You just like think of a time where you were colder.
You said this to me the other day, and I thought it was
Yeah.
actually
A
quite
terrible
clever.
shout.
Yeah.
And
Not a
I
terrible
think
shout.
where were we? In Manchester, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Or like when we watched Miss Saigon or whatever we watched.
Yeah.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
And I think we were walking. And I was like, oh, it's a bit chilly, but I'm not actually that cold because I was colder when we were in Spain.
Mm.
And I was like, you just think about a time, even though I was in warmer clothes at that time, like I feel like it helps to think of how I felt when I was that cold and when I was taking photos in my dandy hoodie and I was wearing jeans, I didn't put leggings under them and they were like obviously open at the bottom and my legs were so cold.
Damn.
And so the jeans that I was wearing were a bit warmer.
Mm.
So are we agreeing here that
I wanted to get a
you
conclusion.
should probably wear because Nathan's cooked. Nathan,
Yeah.
like he is.
I can't believe you just said that.
No, but in the sense that he has been very ill for the
I
last
know,
like
but
few
like
days.
you saying that,
Ice-
like,
ice-
Nathan's cooked.
You did
part-
use it quite like, here we go, I'm about to do it nonchalantly, to be fair.
I just don't. You guys are so unk. I don't see you guys using
The crazy thing,
phrases like that.
I used nonchalant before I used nonchalant before it was a phrase. I had it in my vocabulary. I used it all the time.
Oh, look at this guy.
No, but it's not a
He's
flex.
better than all of you.
It's not a flex.
He's
It's
the
just like it's
original.
crazy that people all of a sudden went, yes, this is a word we will
Well, it's just,
associate with.
it was a word that people kind of because it's a big word, so you wouldn't have really had it in your vocabulary unless someone brought it to your attention or whatever. Like a lot of young kids are only saying it now because it's been brought to their attention, not because they actually just knew the word.
Yeah.
But thanks for slipping in that we're unks in there. I really appreciate
So,
that.
conclusion on this myth. Let's wrap it up. Is it worth listening to, or is it just a stupid myth that parents told us? I actually think we're starting with it was worth listening to, personally.
I did a little bit of research just now. If
Oh.
you want
Go
the
on,
fa-
go
the
for it.
facts.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Being cold, like temperature cold, does not cause getting sick. It's viruses that cause being sick, but being cold weakens your immune system, so you're more susceptible to being sick.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
there you
is
go.
there is logic there. If
Yeah.
you're, if
But
you
then if it's just you in, like, I don't know, somewhere north that's freezing, no one else, you're probably not going to catch
Yeah, it'll
anything.
be fine.
Yeah.
frostbite maybe.
But not
Well, yeah,
not many
but
kids
that's
go
not
to
it.
the
I mean-
north on their own without a coat. So
Well, and yeah, I know, but like,
we're talking about like childhood. This is what kids
Yeah.
should be listening to.
you're
If you're
playing
some
with-
bloke,
if you're playing with your buddies in the school field and it's cold, maybe wear a jacket.
well, there we go. There you have it.
Someone's
Wise
got
words
something
of
lingering.
wisdom from Dobby.
Now, the next thing I wanted to do, because we actually you mentioned it earlier and it didn't even occur to me to handle this. I want to do a theatre review.
I was literally pining for that as well, and that's exactly why I wrapped that up as well. We are on the exact same wavelength today. You mentioned Miss Saigon.
Now, we do have 2 shows to do. I think we do the other show next week.
Really?
Yeah,
You
because
wanna keep
we
them separate?
Yeah.
Don't
We
be
might.
like that. Just do them both.
No,
now.
because we have a story to tell about the other one.
It's
and
not that interesting.
it
to be
is that
honest.
interesting. So you're gonna shush.
We do have a lot for this episode, to be fair.
We've got so much going on. Let's do one show now, and we'll do the other show next week, and you guys can just look forward to that. You're welcome.
Spoiler alert, it's Paddington.
We saw Paddington, but we also saw
Come
Miss
back
Saigon.
next week for that.
So, Miss Saigon, we saw the touring production in Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
We went over there. We were very lucky that our mum had bought it for Christmas for us to all go
It
and
was for
see.
your guys' birthday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, pads must have been for Paul.
Yeah. It
Right,
was.
okay.
Did you not know that?
No.
Pads? Are you on?
Yeah, sorry.
You guys intimate or what?
Yeah.
Pab.
What?
I don't know, I'm just calling him different things.
No, you said pads.
Yeah, and then I changed it. What are you going to do?
Pads must have been for Paul.
No,
Yeah, like-
Paddington.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you then said Paul. That's not Paul's nickname. That's Paddington's nickname.
Pab.
What?
How have you confused this? You've completely spiraled this. You said pads was for Paul. I said to you, oh, so you guys are intimate then, as in you and Paddington.
Yeah.
And then you went, no, that's what I call him sometimes, Pab. Reverting back to Paul. You've just completely
No, I
confused
don't
this.
think-
No,
I think you're the one
just,
that's
yeah,
confused.
you're confused. I just said, I'm just saying shit, bro. Don't worry about me at all.
No, I am worried because you're one of the 3 people currently on camera.
Nah.
So forgive me if I'm a bit worried that you're saying utter shit right now.
They got it.
I
Maybe.
unfortunately got it. I'm sorry.
I don't understand what just happened.
It's because I think you misheard what he said. He didn't say. I don't know if you did. You say that's what I call him sometimes, I thought you said something else.
I don't know what I said anymore.
Anyway, Miss Saigon. Never seen it before.
No.
Knew some of the songs.
Yeah.
What did we think?
I very much liked it. What I would like to say, it's the best touring production I've ever seen.
Mhm.
And I think you two could possibly agree with that because
Yes.
we've seen some pretty shoddy ones, unfortunately. The band were amazing. A lot of the talent on stage were amazing. Unfortunately, the lead male wasn't great.
I will actually say it was possibly one of the best bands I've seen in quite a long time.
Yeah, and just that's comparing to London as well. Like, they were genuinely phenomenal. The show itself I actually really liked. I thought it was humorous enough, though some of the parts didn't land into the humor as much as they should have.
The engineer wasn't as funny as he should have been.
Yeah. But he was good. I liked him. I thought he was good. He actually did do the role well. He just should have been funnier, is the only thing.
Did you have any highlight moments within the show that like stuck out to you? Or were you just falling asleep?
Okay, so that was so unnecessary.
But do you want to own up to that, or?
Yeah, I fell asleep. I fall asleep a lot actually when I watch musical. It's because I really struggle to not be able to do something else. So I can't like.
You need Subway Surfers.
No, not that. Like I need to do something with my
Sorry,
I
carry
need
on.
to do something with my hands,
Yeah.
but like not just like fiddle. Like actually like.
play Subway
No,
Surfers.
I've never played Subway Surfers.
Get you a fidget spinner for the theatre.
I've never played Subway Surfers, so that's like it's just not even funny.
No, it is funny.
It's
They get
not.
it.
Anyways, I just feel like I don't like sitting down for that long. I start to get like pins and needles. I actually don't mind. I enjoy pins and needles, but I
Weird.
don't like.
So weird.
Let's visit that another time.
No, right now.
Okay.
Why the fuck do you enjoy pins and needles?
I thought that everyone enjoyed them until like
No.
recently finding out that people.
That's
don't
like someone
enjoy
saying
them.
I like it because I get to feel something. Like
They
it's
stress me
It's
out.
just so annoying. Like if you got it like
I really
in your
enjoy
arm
it.
or like in
I
your
just
leg.
How do you enjoy it?
like
what-
the feeling.
Where does the enjoyment come from?
the feeling?
It's like a really frustrating cramp.
No, I.
Do you not think?
I enjoy it when it's gone.
Yeah, same.
Like when you wake up and you can't feel your arm, and then when it gets like
I love
switching it back to normal is pretty good.
What?
Yeah, but not actually having
No,
it.
it's quite uncomfortable at
Yeah.
first.
I personally disagree.
Wow. What a weird guy.
We're raising a psychopath,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think.
Me and you are raising
Pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
What are those two buffoons doing?
What?
I don't know, just yapping.
But yeah, so Miss Saigon, you fell asleep. Harvey, did we get your thoughts?
Yeah, I ranked it. I think I've been quite harsh on it, to be honest. But the problem I had was that there were some dull moments, and there was just like parts of it that were amazing, and like the band came in, and it's like, oh my god, this is going to be incredible, and then it just kind of barely met the expectation that I was waiting for
So
something.
you're
epic.
saying the band was better than the people?
But essentially, yeah, and I do feel a little bit bad saying that, but also respect to the musos where they deserve it. They were absolutely
The
incredible.
musos.
Musos, yeah, that's what you call like people that are in a theatre band or something. I don't know.
Do you want to say where you put it on your list?
Yeah, so it's number 31.
Oh,
I think I need to change this because I put it above Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but I actually think Benjamin Button was better.
really?
Yeah,
Where did I put
it's
Benjamin?
below Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, I fell asleep during Benjamin Button as well, actually.
I really liked Benjamin Button. It was just a
But
bit.
to be fair, I had just come from where was I? NYT, NYMT,
Yeah,
NYT,
yeah.
and I'd been there like all week.
Which is the drama.
Yeah,
that
which
you
is
do.
the acting thing I did for like 6 hours or something. So I was really tired.
Mm.
But I also fell asleep during what did we see? Me, you, mum, and dad.
Operation Mincemeat.
Yeah, I fell
Yeah,
asleep during that.
she's a serial sleeper because she said she enjoyed Operation Mincemeat.
Oh, I loved it. I want to go back.
She fell
Let's see the
asleep.
rest.
Yeah.
To be fair, I never fall asleep for that long. Like,
Okay.
or as far as to be fair, during Miss Saigon, I woke up and I was so confused.
What's happening?
I was like, and we went outside, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah," and then his new wife.
Well, I hadn't even thought about that. You came out looking like a zombie.
Thanks.
You just sort of rocked up and stood with the four of us. Just like,
Well, I was
yep.
just like, everyone started talking about like the bits that they enjoyed and the bits where like, and I was so confused because I was like, Who are we talking about? I didn't realise he got remarried. And I think I missed a funeral as well or something.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that bit actually confused me as well, so you're not alone
Cool.
in that. But
Cool.
So if Miss Saigon was in the place that it was for you, for me, it would be MJ the musical at 31st.
okay.
Where have you
Which
got
I
it?
actually do feel is quite harsh. 'Cause
I think
always,
MJ's better.
I always say about MJ, it's got some of the best bits of theatre I've ever seen in my life in the show. However, the rest of the show completely lets it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but where have you got Miss Saigon?
Miss Saigon is 20th for me.
Really?
Yeah, because I really enjoyed it. I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. Yes, I did.
I didn't realise you enjoyed it that much.
But it wasn't good enough to beat all the ones that are actually sick musicals.
But I didn't
So
really hear you say that many positive
it's-
things about
It's
it.
above Legally Blonde and below School of Rock.
Oh yeah, that's another thing actually.
Is it?
Yeah,
What?
Legally Blonde. They're going on a tour.
Oh, yes, because
And,
Hannah Lowther.
Hannah Lowther is
and
the
Amber
understudy
Davies.
for Amber Davies, and
Ooh.
she's also, I'm not really sure. She's another one of the main characters, but I don't know Legally Blonde well enough to know what the other character
Oh,
is
as
that
in
she is.
Hannah plays a different character
Yeah.
while she's
Probably
not.
one of the best mates or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. But Hannah's also already got a lot of confirmed dates that she's covering,
I have seen that. I saw it on her story, yeah.
which good for her.
We'll have to
Always
try
ideal.
and see Hannah or something
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
show because that will be great. I
I'd be
think
up for
I,
that.
I
That'll be
do
really
like Legally
good.
Blonde. It's a fun
Yeah.
show. So anyone out there that wants to send us to Legally Blonde, let us know. But
Subtle.
anyway, is that all for theatre? Did
I
anyone
think
have
so,
anything
I
else
think
they wanted to
so.
cover?
No, I
Or
think
can we-
I think we're pretty much good. Yeah.
Okay, well, Max, you wanted to. Well, actually, no. Someone wanted to talk about school. I have it written down.
Oh yes. Well, you wanted to start, didn't you?
Yeah, because we were gonna I have a lot of opinion. I can't remember what the first thing was that I was gonna say, but I've been saying this to so many people recently. Is I'm actually so mad that I have to take science.
Oh.
Like I've been really deep in it,
Yeah.
and it's like science. I just feel like is so unnecessary for me to have to take because one, I don't have to retake it, and it's also 3 subjects in one.
Yeah. So that's where
Like-
I have the issue with it. I don't like all of science. Do you know what's annoying is I do think biology should be taught.
Well,
for
that's
as
what
long
I
as
was going to
possible.
say. And also, if I could pick one, I would pick biology anyway. So I'm like, I sort of get why they're teaching it, but I genuinely, full-heartedly believe I will never use physics again or chemistry.
There's a little bit of good in physics, a little bit. And
like,
for
when
everyone.
have you ever used physics?
Roller coasters.
Occasionally, genuinely occasionally.
When?
And I can't, this is the thing, this is the problem. I can't think back to what I learned in school that I now apply to everyday life. But realistically, with a lot of the technology that I deal with and a lot of things that we plan, physics comes into place, and there are certain things that you learn about certain components, whether it be batteries or magnets, whatever it might be, that actually can be applied to, you know, how you use your technology and various other bits. What's annoying is the most fun one, in my opinion. Chemistry is the most useless. 'Cause you don't need chemistry for
You
anything.
think chemistry's fun?
It can be when you do the practical. I used
Yeah,
to love,
but it's like
yeah,
it's like chemistry's the hardest one in my opinion.
yeah, it might be.
And it's like they don't test you on your practicals. And I just wish that I could just do one of, and I think they were talking about like not making science compulsory in a few years. And I'm like, why am I doing it then?
Do you know what?
Because I'm like, I'd rather be doing everything that I'm doing, like music, drama, all my other things, and also the fact that I have to do maths and English as well. And then they've just gone, yeah, let's just throw science in there.
They might let you not take science if you take one of the chemicals and put it in your eye.
Yes, do that.
No, they just won't let me be in any of the lessons.
That sounds like a win.
No, but I'd have to do the lessons elsewhere.
Oh,
Not if you're blind, you're not doing anything.
Well,
blind yourself.
yeah,
That's the simple solution to all your problems.
I guess so.
I seem to remember you saying you had beef with Shakespeare.
Oh, that was it. Oh my gosh. If I ever met Shakespeare, I think I'd run the other way.
I think you're good.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I think I am, but I have an English essay tomorrow and I have no clue what I'm doing. Thanks a lot, Shakespeare. Because, like, why are we still...
What are you looking at me?
It's fine, I'm Dobby turning around.
I see you, Dobby.
He's coming.
I just think, why are we... He died, what, like 500 years ago?
Yeah, he was pretty sick though.
I just
Doth
don't
thou?
believe that when he was writing all these things, he had everything in mind. He's like, yeah, that'll make a great simile. That'll make a great something imagery. Like, I don't know.
Why did he write it though?
That's the point. Why did he write it? Because now I
'Cause it
have to
made
go through
great
the pain of
imagery,
him writing
probably.
it.
He liked writing it, and people liked his stuff.
Put the
Not
images in
me.
people's heads.
Not you, but your.
I don't get how Shakespeare's gonna help me in my, like, I get how English helps and maths, but I really don't get how things like Shakespeare and acute and obtuse angles are gonna help me.
We were talking about this with a couple of people the other day, because you're right, like the school system definitely does need a regular update and a curriculum update.
Oh, it
and
needs a
frankly,
big time one. At
they
the
need to
moment.
start teaching people about social media in schools, like properly, not just like doom scrolling
Yeah.
or using it for leisure, but how to use social media as a tool.
Also, what I want to say, and this could be quite controversial, but actually I don't really care. What I do want to say, and for kids watching as well, is majority of the time, don't always have a massive go at your schools and your teachers and whatever. I think it should be the curriculums that are being had a go at, like the AVA
It's the government that comes
or
up with the curriculum.
what,
I think.
well, yeah, exactly. But it's whoever is running those curriculums that needs to get their shit together and realize that we are moving forward as a species and just in general, and actually teaching kids the right things that they need to learn, rather than all these fucking old, like she's saying. You shouldn't get rid of Shakespeare, unfortunately. It is probably quite a useful tool.
Yeah, maybe in uni when like people are trying to be English teachers or whatever, yeah, like feel free. Do you know what I mean? Have Shakespeare.
Yeah.
He's all yours. I don't want him.
So obviously it can't be something that just happens overnight, but I really do believe that they should be updating severely all of the curriculums across all programs that are taught in school.
Do you want me to tell you about the time a teacher covered me in lube?
God,
No.
what a
That's a
sentence.
crazy thing to say out loud.
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Do you wanna go for it? Go.
I offered
for
it. I just
Go
wanted
for
to
it,
make sure the
man.
room
I mean,
was.
yeah, this is you.
Well, I did decline, but
This can be your,
like
this
we're
this
doing
can
it
be your
anyway.
clip. Just like crop in on just Harvey. Don't involve us three. This is his. Go away.
So
go away.
The reason, sorry, I probably should to be honest after that. The reason I bring it up is because it was one of the only things I remember back in school, sort of being taught when it comes to like life lessons. What are you looking for? Oh, there's a
Sorry.
guy-
You
we
just
put,
find a
we put
grid
a
up.
guy up
We
there.
put him
Yeah.
there for you, Dobby.
Ah, fair.
We put him there specifically for you to spot.
If they can probably just about see it. In that one,
Yeah.
but no other camera can
We
see
were like Dobby will like this.
So anyway, covered in lube. Back on track. Come on, guys. So one of the only things I ever remember being taught about life was basically we did the condom lesson. And sorry to bring this up,
Why do you say it like that?
but so,
Condom.
condom,
yeah.
condom.
Rubber.
Right, I'm gonna stop saying it now. Anyway, the point is that even though this was meant to be like a useful lesson, all I really remember from it was that the teacher blew it up as big as he could and then said, right, now can someone come and hold this? I don't remember volunteering, but it's possible that I volunteered. I think he actually did just pick me because I was the closest person, to be fair.
And you were definitely the most up for it.
No. No. So I stand and hold this blown up condom, and I'm at the front of the class, and he starts putting things on it, and he's like, right, so here's all the things you can put on it. He puts like lube on it, he puts something else on it.
Cinnamon.
And then he goes, right, now does anyone know what you absolutely cannot use as a lubricant? And I'm like, no, I don't know. And he goes, baby oil, because when you put and then he starts putting baby oil on it and rubbing it on the condom or whatever, and then it just bursts. And I don't know if he forgot that he'd already been putting loads of like lube and other stuff on it, but there I am just innocently holding this. I must have been like 14 or 15, probably your age. I was holding this balloon and it just goes all over me,
That's
like
peak.
covers my
In front of
clothes.
your peers
in
as
front
well.
of in front of the whole class. I'm just like, you could have told me this is what the demonstration would have resulted in, because I would have said no. I would have absolutely declined this.
Yeah.
And didn't do anything about it. He didn't have a towel or anything. He didn't one set of clothes.
Off you go to lunch.
Literally, I was just absolutely covered, and I had to. I think he got me like a tissue or something. I was like, yeah, thanks a lot, really appreciate that. But That was pretty traumatizing. I ended up actually falling out with that teacher later on. Have I ever told the story about the time I took my phone back from a teacher? It was the same guy. I don't know, because he took my phone off me, and I was like, "No, I'll have that back." It doesn't matter. Long story, but that was me, and that was the only real time I actually did anything life related.
Wow,
and
you guys are so cool.
Thanks.
My school life sucks. I don't do anything interesting. I'm so boring. All I do is follow the rules, and I've had enough.
Oh,
Mum was telling me earlier. She was like, I was so rebellious at your age. I didn't follow any of the rules, had detentions every day. And I was like, great, way to make me feel bad about myself. Just trying to be a good human.
sounds like
not
good advice.
making the teacher's life hell like everyone else.
Wow.
But here I am.
Would your teachers agree with that
Yeah.
if we asked them?
Yeah.
I bet we could.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Dobby, can we send you in to interview all your old
Why
teachers
me?
about Tilly? Because it'd be
You
fun.
know them.
Because it's all your
I
old
know
teachers.
him. I know like maybe five of them, maybe.
We'll just get like little vox pops that we can play back to Tilly about how they really feel about her.
I feel like, how are we gonna? Am I going in like undercover?
No, you'll be Dobby.
With a
Okay.
taser.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
But I'd love to move on to trending with Tilly, because we got a little bit of a sprinkle of what might be going on
No,
there.
we
but you
fucking didn't.
Well, I say sprinkle because it was like barely a pinch of what you might be
There
about
was
to
nothing.
say. Is that like a rage bait face? Is that what that is?
No.
He did it. Yours at the end of your one video made me chuckle, where you just
Yeah, I
shook
had
your
to
face.
catch people off guard, you know.
Yeah, that was good. Anyway, please take it away.
So, people have been waiting for this announcement for ages. They've been like, oh, I wonder who it's going to be. I think it's going to be this person.
It's not
So-
the Diddy case, is it?
No.
What?
Oh, carry on.
So basically, there's a live action Tangled that's being filmed.
Very different. Very, very different.
Secret traitor.
Not that.
Oh,
So
I just saw that announcement today as well.
basically, everyone's been like saying who they think it's going to be, who it should be. And it's been announced that Milo, I don't...
Milo Manheim.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't want to butcher his last name. He is Flynn. And I think a girl called Tegan.
Yeah, you might be right there.
Tegan Croft.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might be right
I think
there.
so. Is playing Rapunzel.
I've never heard of her, and I'm not
Neither,
offended
but
that
she
I've never heard of
seems-
her.
Like, she must have something to do with... I think she's definitely an actor. Because she has quite a big following.
Is it cruel to? Because I think, have we talked about this before? Where is it cruel to hypothesize now that it's been announced who could have been Rapunzel?
Well, that's
'Cause
what
I
people
thought
were doing.
There were so many people that I was like, she'd make a really good
Because
Rapunzel.
people thought it was going to be
Sabrina
Freya
Carpenter.
Sky.
Brina.
People thought Freya Sky, but then when they
She's too
realised...
young.
Well, she did audition though, I'm pretty sure.
She's too young.
And so did everyone knew that Milo did as well.
Didn't Jojo Siwa audition that one time?
I don't think she
Was that for
actually...
Rapun-
No,
was
I
that
don't
for-
think she
what
actually
was that?
auditioned.
That was like
though.
years ago. She was
I
on.
don't-
She was on something, and her mum, I think, posted the
No, this
audition
was recent.
tape.
This was Big Brother. While she was on Big Brother.
Her mum posted
Yeah,
the
but
audition
the
tape.
auditions happened recently because that was before Freya got as big
No,
as
they
she is
they
now.
audition over a long period of time. They don't just do them all in one go necessarily.
I mean, they'll have been
Okay.
working on this film for like years already,
Yeah.
without question.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't know if that was... Anyway, a lot of people were saying... Also, that girl, I always forget her name. She was like a child actor and she did a lot of the
McKenna
blonde
Grace.
one. Yes, a lot of people saying her.
she is good, and she's a good singer as well. She's got some
Yeah.
songs out that I actually quite like. I think they did Snow White well, especially the music, more than
Still haven't
anything.
watched
The
it.
music, the film is fine. Rachel Zegler's incredible, but the music was really good.
Gal
I'm
Gadot?
excited to never mind. I'm excited to hear what they do with the score for Rapunzel, because I think it's one of the most dramatically
It is good.
underrated Disney scores ever.
Mm.
Because like, what's it? Read a book. Da-da-da. That song. What's that song called? When Will My Life Begin?
Yeah.
Fantastic song. Don't sing too much of it.
Sorry.
And then I Have a Dream. Incredible
Yeah, I
song.
like
That is
that
one of the
song.
best Disney songs in my opinion, possibly ever. And the
At last I see the light.
da-da-da. Yes. Yes, that one. And At Last I See the Light.
Just the motifs that it has as well for the evil mother when she's crafting about and doing stuff.
Mother
They're
Knows
very
Best.
intense.
Yeah,
Oh
Mother
my
Knows
God, there's
Best
so
is
many
good.
good songs.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I'm really excited about
Yeah.
this
Quite an
film.
intense
I think it's
film.
going to be really good because
Yeah.
also a lot of people were saying, even though I've never heard of the girl who's playing Rapunzel, I did see a TikTok like literally yesterday or the day before saying, I know everyone's really plotting on who's going to be Rapunzel, but I'd love it to be someone that's not really that well known.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I think that's what Disney's kind of ended up doing in a way.
They've learnt from their mistakes.
What mistakes though?
Well, just
Who was a mistake?
Snow White.
Rachel Zegler was not a mistake. That was just an unfortunate series of events, in my
think
opinion.
I think it's the whole cast really that does it, because there was the whole dwarf thing. There was Gal not being good. There was Rachel under fire from other people. She may have given a good performance, but you know she was quite a controversial figure, and she kind of did that to herself, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Disney probably looked at this and went, "Who are the most least controversial people we can cast for this film?"
Milo is definitely very well liked
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not really at all disliked.
It's amazing because I remember when Zombies first started coming out, I didn't think that many people were actually watching it. I mean, I never had a real scope for who was watching it, but I just didn't hear much buzz about it. And obviously when I was younger, you know, there was massive buzz about High School Musical and even massive buzz about Descendants and all this sort of stuff. And so when Zombies came around, I was like, is anyone even watching that? I still don't know what it's about to this day. No clue.
I've
Other
never
than,
seen it.
is it zombies
I've not
versus
actually- I've not fully watched it, but no, the first one is the zombies and the normal high schoolers, and they kind of go to the same high school, but they're separated by like a gate or something.
are there werewolves?
And the second one,
I'm pretty sure we had a lot of friends in the first round of it, because they
Baby
used a lot
Ariel.
of social media
no,
creators.
she was in the second one. I thought
Was she in the second
she was
one?
a wolf.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But like
That's the
I
second one.
remember just knowing a lot of people that were in one of them, and I was like, why are they getting all of these people that can't act to do it? Like,
I wouldn't have said that personally, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But,
yeah, but it's sort of like we knew the standard of Disney when we were younger, and you know saw people getting turned. We got turned down from things as well. We actually Can we talk about this now?
You say the standard. You say the standard of Disney, but actually, a lot of Disney is criminally cringy. Even Julie and the Phantoms, which wasn't Disney, but it was written by Kenny Ortega, who does High School Musical.
Oh, I love that guy.
I liked Julie and the Phantoms, but it is
Never
to a
watched
certain
it,
degree
never
a
heard
little
of
bit
it.
cringy. It's the classic sort of Disney knees kind of joke of like the Jonas Brothers, Camp Rock, all this sort of stuff. They're all inherently cringy to a certain level, but that's why they work, because kids love it. And we loved it when we were younger. She loved it when she was younger. Everyone does. And
What did I love?
Descendants.
Oh right.
But I will actually argue Descendants is one of the cooler ones, genuinely, especially because Rotten to the Core is like basically EDM.
Descendants
Like
was done
Descendants
better than
has
High
its
School
moments,
Musical.
but it's like not really cringe.
Yeah. Oh, what's that one thing where they're like dancing on the soccer? No, not. Why did I even say soccer? On the football field.
Did I mention?
It
that
might be.
song?
Did I mention? Yeah. That one's very
Even-
Disney-neasy.
Yeah, it is, but it's still like it's more because he's under a spell.
Yeah.
Like, so that's kind of why. But everyone else around him is still quite cool.
Yeah. Either way, I think I should probably watch Zombies just so I understand what the hype's even about.
I mean,
but
the new one with Freya and Malachi is in that one. Yeah, that seemed to go down pretty damn well with kids. I mean, those two have been launched into pretty much stardom now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gone past the point of return, basically. So, best of luck to those two, because I can only imagine it gets really tricky really quickly from that point. Like beforehand, she was on a TV show with us back in the UK, but now it's like
Yeah.
worldwide
Freya's gone global. Fair play to her,
domination.
She
So
smashed it.
yeah, respect.
Now, before we end this episode, we have got a comment shout out to do for anyone who is wondering what that might be, in case you're a new watcher. First of all, hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Second of all, please like and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed and then you just want something to do, turn the notification bell on, because apparently that's really useful to make sure that you know when the episodes come out.
Or hype the video if that's still a thing.
You can hype a video as well. That helps us massively. All of it. We really do appreciate it. And you can become a member if you want bonus episodes. Now that we've fleeced to oblivion, I'll do the comment shout out, which is where we shout out one comment from the last episode every single week. If you want one in the next one, make sure you leave a comment. Now, this one's from Lily Judge, who says, just want to say watching your podcast is the best part of my day, especially coming home from school or just having a bad day in general. My question is, what do you guys do if you're having a bad time to help cheer yourself up?
Sleep.
I play the drums.
I normally go in my room and watch YouTube, to be honest.
I think doing something that forces your brain to not wallow in something. Don't get me wrong, feeling things is important.
To be honest, TikTok, because I can't think because I'm like going from one video to the next.
Bad suggestion.
Well, you just said do something that doesn't make your brain.
But I think sometimes with social media.
Also, sorry, you can't say bad suggestion because it's what I do.
No.
Personally, you just asked me and I've
fair.
given you my answer and you've just said
Bad suggestion.
You can't do that though, because
Okay,
you can't. Don't ask me a question and then like deny my answer.
Give him one of those.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying, like.
Now, bad answer. So TikTok is terrible because no, I don't think it's terrible. I just think if you're trying
All
to
my homies hate TikTok.
if you're trying to get yourself
It's alright, I'll have
in
your
a
guys'
good
account
space,
if you don't want it.
if you're trying to get yourself in a good space, you need to be in control. When you're scrolling on TikTok, you're not in control of what you're being served. So not only are you just kind of trapped in the doom scroll, you also might end up seeing something that might make whatever situation you're currently going through worse because you're not choosing what you're seeing. So I know that sounds like an insane assumption, like it's very rare that you might get served something bad, but you know, let's say you've lost a pet, for example, and then you're scrolling through TikTok and you see loads of people being happy with their pets.
Bam! Bunny dies.
Is that gonna make you feel
I've
better?
had this. I've gone through this experience. It doesn't make me like, oh wow, I hope their pet dies too. I'm like, you know what? Good for them. I'm really like. What do you mean? That is. I just think you're just saying stupid things now.
I don't think I am though, because
I think you are.
The reason I say, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but like go and do something physical, like something that you can actually control.
Well,
because it.
Yeah, but I can't just go and do something physical.
Because
Not literally, not like exercise, just like in the real world.
No.
I mean.
But my things that I enjoy if I'm like upset or stressed out, worked up, I love watching sports.
Okay.
Makes me not think about anything. I get to zone out and just stare at some blokes kick a ball around a field.
You do love watching blokes.
Or any other sport, 'cause I like quite a few sports. But the other thing I would do is come in here, turn my speakers on, and watch like a really cool DJ set, hour long, whatever it might be. Like that's good fun, and it's not that physical. I don't have to go out and do it. There are
You
things
look
that I
like
would go
you're
out and do.
cooking something diabolical to say to
No, I'm
me.
not. I just think you're just. I just think your suggestions are really. If you don't agree with something, then it's wrong, and I think that's completely because if people out there, if that's their thing, and now you're telling them that's wrong,
So
don't do that.
So you're not wrong.
That's fair.
You're not wrong for having that decision. I can see his argument for
Yeah,
why
and
it
so
wouldn't
can
be
I.
the
But I
most
think he's
helpful
going
tool.
about it in the wrong
You
way.
are going about it in the wrong way.
Ay,
I'm gonna,
caramba.
next time you come out to drum, I'll be like, wow, now you're just being aggressive because you're angry. That's wrong.
I might start using your drums more. I want to get better at drumming.
Oh, you're gonna have to start paying for them then because they're breaking. I need to fix them actually.
No, fix them first.
Yeah.
Then I'll use them.
Yeah, but again, it's incredibly therapeutic, and it's just what I do. And I'm not saying that you're wrong for watching TikToks. I personally wouldn't do it. Okay, that's a
Or I
better way of
literally
saying
post
it.
a video to my private story on Snapchat.
That makes you feel
Okay.
happier.
Does that mean that people reach out?
No, people just skip through it.
Right? Oh, as in you post a video ranting.
Oh, is it
about
like you doing a
Yeah.
little blog? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you get from that? Like, how does that help you? Because you just got it out into the world.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't really care if people tell me they skip past it because I don't really watch anyone else's either.
Do
so.
people go out of their way to go, yeah, I ignored that, by the way? Or,
No. No.
I can't imagine the situation because I don't really. If
But
I
like
see
people have said like, oh yeah, sorry, I skipped through it. And I'm like, okay.
yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, if it was very long, then people do have shit to get on with. But yeah, I there's so many answers to what you could do to make a bad day better. I mean, Dobby, have you got any ideas that you usually go to, or
Just like gym or run or
Oh, gym's a good shout. Yeah.
just something mindless that
Can't do that.
where that makes you feel that takes a bit of energy out, like physically, not mentally, because mentally draining stuff is a bit jarring to deal with.
yeah, I agree 100%. And it kind of brings me back to what I mentioned at the top of the episode, where I was having a really terrible day, fairly recently. And I couldn't go to the gym, and truly that did make me feel worse. That I had made the effort to go and do something to distract myself, and then that was taken away from me by Big Jim, who I won't name, but suck it. and it was really frustrating.
But they're
and-
feeling it right now.
Yeah, I bet they're just
Yeah.
like so upset and not counting their money. But yeah, that's. Do you have anything else that you like to do to distract yourself when you're sad, or is it?
Well, I'd not like to share, to be honest.
Oh,
Spoon feed Nutella.
yes,
No.
you love a spoon
That doesn't happen.
full of Nutella or beans, as we've found out.
Do you spoon feed yourself beans?
No.
Oh. Well, okay then. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and thank you for the comment shout out.
What now?
I'm just trying to elicit some sort of response.
Tills is currently steaming, and we're about to go and film a bonus episode, so that's going to be fun. I think we're playing headbands.
She's tapping her foot.
Stop.
Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. Give us some myths
Oh,
for
my
a
days.
potential future episode. I can't promise it's going to be the next one, but we will keep doing it. And yeah, have a great day. Buy some merch. See us on tour in Australia and the UK.
And now all we've got time for is Tilly's moment.
Oh, can we stop this?
No,
Yeah.
they love it.
We'll let Dobby decide.
It's not that hard. Just do like one of these or something.
See, he just came up with that
Literally, like
on
that.
the spot.
Fucking, that's
Not
the most
even-
creative
not even
guy on the
thought
planet
behind
right
it.
there.
Just took his thumb off.
Exactly. You
Take
can,
your
do,
skin
you can do
off.
your finger if you
Take
want.
your skin off.
Peel
Tills,
off all
for the
your
end of the
nails.
episode.
How do you do it? Not the.
Oh, that's mine.
That's
You
his.
cut-
That's Dobby's
yeah.
moment. You got to come up with
Oh my
Tilly's moment.
God.
Just throw gang signs or something. I don't know.
Just give it one of those. With you.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Oh, wrong
Well,
finger.
thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.